I mean, what brought you to Sherman?
The racetrack.
Really? How so?
Well, we came here to race.
Where are you from originally?
Mayville.
Mayville?
We raced at Coon Road, Cool Road, someplace in Arkwright, and down at the fairgrounds. Over the hill, I lived on Portage Road, and the neighbors over the hill were the Hansons.
Okay.
Bill Hanson, Joe, Ted, Fred, and Donnie.
So you had a chance to go over there and to watch and to be...
That's where I learned. Bill Hanson taught me 50 or 60 or 100% of what I know about automotive mechanics. And my parents hated me going down there, but they had a 37 Ford car down there, and after they remodeled the road, we'd coast that down the hill and try to get it started. It never starts, so I'd carry the battery out of the whoopee at the house down through the woods, clear down by the corner, and put it in that and start it up and drive it back up the house there. Well, I started at Coon Road.
Coon Road?
Yeah.
And by the way, just so I know, where was the Coon Road racetrack?
Between Sherman and Westfield.
So you raced your first race in 1956. So was it kind of like a circuit? You just mentioned a bunch of them, Coon Road, Sherman, Cool, or did you just pick and choose?
I guess you just went wherever you wanted to that day.
So you came to Sherman Raceway for the first time. What did you think of the track?
I liked the track because you could climb the banks and go around the banks. Well, you'd try, of course, to get ahead of everybody, but you'd get out to the outside and you'd come to a bank, and the banks were like on a 45 degree, so you could get right up on the bank and go around there faster. And then everybody would bitch at you because you did that.
Oh, is that right? Now, is that by design, or is that just the way?
That's just the way that it was. I don't think they ever did any bulldozing. Turn one had a bank right around it, and then down the straightaway was just a little bank up to the pit area. And then you get down the other end, there wasn't much of a bank. But you come around the third and fourth turn back, there was a bank. Well, there was Roger Bolin, Ted Hauser, Junior Pierce, and a bunch of them I can't remember their names.
Was Johnny Whitehead one of that group?
I was driving a Ford Coupe to start with. Then I won a race over here in Sherman, and they gave away a 48 Ford four-door. I had that. And then the last year I raced in 57, I drove Bill Hanson's car, which was a Oldsmobile, Lazy 8. And with that car, I won a lot of races.
In 1956, you won a race and won a car.
I think, yeah.
It sounded like a...
Well, a stock car, ready to race.
Really?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Who sponsored that, Russ? I mean, where did that come from? Somebody
I think Bill Fortune's IGA had a lot to do with it, but I don't know who else. I think the prize money was very little, and once in a while a trophy, I don't know. The funniest thing I remember is one of the guys was up by the area of the grandstand and got mad at somebody and ran down across the field into the center to fight with somebody. By the time he got there, he was out of breath, couldn't hardly stand up. Yeah, I met the girl that was taking care of the pets. That's how I met my wife.
What year did you marry your wife?
57.
57. Okay.
Yeah.
So, she's taking she's taking care of the pets. So what drew you to her?
God, I don't know, a good-looking girl. I wanted to go out with her.
And she had all the money.
No, she said she was broke. She just came back from vacation, didn't have any money, so that's why she went out.
And you had a car, and she was going to take advantage of you.
I guess.
I get it. I get it. During 57, did you get a sense, because of the crowd attendance or car count, that things were kind of slowing down?
No, I don't think so.
No?
No. We were just really involved with trying to keep our junk race car running. That's our biggest concern.
What was a normal car count during a Sunday? You guess.
I'm going to say 20 to 25. A quarter to a third of a mile, probably.
Because the big track at Jamestown was a half a mile.
Yeah, Jamestown was bigger than Sherman.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe a quarter to a third. Huh?
Yeah.
1957, when this closed, did it affect your racing at all? Other
I
than,
quit racing then.
Okay, because you got married.
Right. She said I couldn't race anymore.
That's what happened to all the great athletes is they get married and that's the end of their careers.
Tell me, as you crawled in the cockpit, seatbelt,
Seatbelt.
helmet?
Yeah.
What kind of helmet did you have in those? Do you remember? Was it
Probably an old football helmet or something.
an old leather football helmet? Yeah. Didn't roll her over or anything
No.
like that. So
No. Roger Bowen used to roll over every week just to satisfy the crowd.
He'd go on the end and come in and roll her down every
So he would, one of those deals where he'd go up on the side of the gravel pit and
Deliberately.
then roll over.
Yeah.
every week.
Well, this is fabulous.
Well, in 1956, we raced right up till Thanksgiving because it didn't snow until Thanksgiving on 56. I can remember parking my race car in the front yard, and the next day or two we had about 2 feet of snow.
Yeah, we did over here.
Where were you racing?
Coon Road.
Coon Road.
Sherman too. We raced right up until Thanksgiving.
Wow.
Well, so you drove in off of Kendrick to get into the racetrack?
Yeah, you went in by Farmer's Mill. Well, there's two.
We went to
There's
Kendrick to Depot by Farmer's Mill.
Okay.
You drove into the depot to the railroad track and went right down the railroad track and parked right here.
Oh.
To get into the pit, you would come either down here and go this way,
no. That's
go
the
down
only.
here,
That's the only way you could go in.
Only the
or you
depot
come
would
in,
be farther
or you
up
come
there.
in from Farmer's Mill here.
Yeah, you could park up here. Park there. You come in here from
Okay.
Farmer's Mill.
You
and
get
come
into the
around that
pit,
way.
you drive down here, and right over here.
Oh, the pits are back in
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Pit was here.
Oh, okay.
And here was
The scorekeeper was here.
Here was the scorekeeper.
And there-
Here was the flagman. This would be 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4.
Who was the scorekeeper?
I don't know.
Yeah,
his name.
me,
Your mom?
off and on.
Con-
Hey,
yeah.
Russ, show
Tom and I
show
would-
us where the bank, the 45-degree bank would be. Right there, okay. All right, so 1 and 2, you kind of go up around there and then zoom down.
There was a little one here, but not as much.
Gotcha.
But this was a bank all along here too.
Yeah, this one here was the highest one.
We had tires come off before and go up and bounce off the cars into the.
Wow.
So people sat in their cars
Yeah.
and watched?
Yeah, you
Or they
could.
could...
There, or they
Right.
could. Yeah.
No bleachers.
No bleachers.
No
There was
bleachers.
cars. They brought their own seat.
Nope.
They'd
Very
set.
rustic.
They'd set up either their own. They'd bring their
That's a
chairs
good
and
set
set them up.
outline.
Or,
That's about all.
We have, yeah, we'd
Yeah,
like to
that's
keep
good.
that paper.
that's good.
There was the light pole in each corner,
Yeah.
and then
I'm sure there was,
Okay.
and
then maybe
I
one
had.
more on
I,
each straightaway.
I don't know. I had light here, because where I was in the
over
pit,
here.
You
Yeah.
have to.
I had light here with me with the pit.
You were here with the pit, right
we
there.
go-
Oh,
Over there.
I'm on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm sure it was light up there too.
See where you come in.
The road's still there to come in.
Yeah, you can
The-
go
the
with the
depot
road.
road is
Oh
still
yeah,
there?
it's
Oh,
still
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and this road along
Yeah,
the track
that
is
the
still
road
there.
all the way along the tracks is still
Oh,
there.
it
That's
is?
probably plowed.
It's probably plowed?
Yeah.
Oh
Well, I
no, does
think we're
Jimmy
gonna
have
have to
that one
check
plowed?
that
I don't
out.
think.
He talked about. Okay.
Okay.
And we're going to come up on the farmer's mill that he indicated right here on the right.
Is that still in operation?
That's one entryway.
Any idea?
Looks like it might be, but
Sure. Look at the stuff on the porch.
Oh, yeah.
Bags and whatever.
okay, we're turning here.
Depot Street. Oh my goodness.
So really, we're looking beyond the silos here. Is this?
Really?
Feet,
Yeah.
that'd be about where you used to drive into the pit. You're right.
Okay.
When it gets better, you come up and out.
So you think it mostly just a snowmobile trail at this time, or? Yeah. Well, we might try it. You never know. We honestly think we'd probably be all right. If we get stuck, it'll be another story.
Hell yeah, we can do it for the team. There you
I don't know
go.
how I'm going to get turned around, but that's another story too.
Well, who the hell cares? Just back right up for 5 miles.
Uh-oh. See if I can find something a little harder here. It is softer than it looks.
There's the tracks there.
Right. That might be it right there.
That is it, buddy.
Yep.
Just like they described it. There's the pond that she said was there. Yes.
But we'll get a little suntan while we're digging up. Okay, yeah, it's not a time to stop and
No, do
muse.
not stop.
The intrepid Randy Sweeney with his Trinity Foundation
I love this.
logo. There you go. Anything for the cause. There we go. Perfect.